Collective. You just put the right people or person to shame. Now, there have been a lot of innocent people who have been brought to the forefront, and it's been like people trying to spoil their reputation, defamation of character, or this is what's been happening to you. And you are either putting these right people to shame or God is orchestrating this for you. The universe, the mechanics of the universe have compiled a chain of events that are putting the right people on blast. And the people who were like innocently or falsely accused of things, they're being seen in a new light. Also, some of y'all are being used to set the record straight. Okay. Some of y'all know something that everybody else don't know. You have a piece of information that if you shared it, you would shed so much light. You would turn on the light bulb in so many people's head because this information is like it's hidden in plain sight. And it's the type of information where when you say it, everyone will go, oh, right, that's right, right? Some of y'all have information where people in your community could benefit from knowing it. People maybe on the internet could benefit from knowing it. But there's a group of people that you have been assigned to that if you share this information, you will set the captives free. You will set so many people free, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. You have a piece of information that has been deposited inside of you that if you just open your mouth and you share it and you say it, even if you're scared, even if you're nervous, but if you put it out there, you're going to help so many people. You're being used as that instrument because the day of all that lying, manipulating, it's over. And not to say that it's over, but the people who want to continue to be liars and manipulators and corrupt and do all kind of stuff, you can do it, but you're probably going to be doing it behind bars. Or they can be doing it, but they lose their credibility. Imagine somebody who has so much power and so much influence, and then they get exposed. And now they want to keep talking and they want to be big boss it up. Now you're a clown. They go from being the town hero to the town clown, okay? Or the work clown, the community clown, the family clown. I don't know, the friend group clown, okay? Somebody is being put to shame. And you are setting the record straight. And let me say that the right way, the way that I received it. You are being used to set the record straight, right? So it ain't just, oh, I got some information. Yeah. No, God gave me this for a reason. And I have to use it. Okay. You have a key, spiritual key. Some people are in a mental prison, an emotional prison, a psychological prison, and you have the key to set them free. There are gatekeepers. There are people standing around who don't want you to get in to get to these people. But I'm telling you, you having the key will set the people free. And those people blocking, boy, they're going to be so embarrassed, so humiliated. Take them stripes off. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay. We're going to start on the oracle card. What do we have here? Control, patience, right? Remember I just said you have the information. You know something that a lot of people don't know. And I was saying that the information is being deposited into you. I'm also seeing that it's coming in stages. So you may not have all the information yet, but you know and you understand that you're supposed to be seeking, this download. Is like, you got the download coming, but you also have to be ready to receive it as well. You have to be a good receiver of information, right? So by doing this, you're getting the information in waves or in stages. And this is what's going to help you say what you got to say. Okay. So the information is coming in. You ain't crazy. You ain't tripping. How did I think of that? No, you didn't think of that. That wasn't you. That was God. That was the angels. This was uploaded or downloaded, however you want to take it, into your system, into your computer, so that you can then control it. Also, this is the strength card in tarot. So a lot of you guys, you got that confidence, or you're about to get that big wave of consciousness of, I said big wave of consciousness. I was going to say confidence, but you're getting a big wave of consciousness. Wow. Okay. I like it. I take it. Also, you see how this person is kind of like looking down or whatever, but fully awake. As you are walking around, God hid you in plain sight to just look regular, to look average, right? You're just standing there. People just, oh, look at them. Look, they looking down at the ground, and they think you can't see them. Or some people will soon be wondering, how did they know? You see those eyeballs back there? Fully aware. I don't have to look at you. I don't have to be in the same room as you. I don't even have to know your name. But when the time is right, I will know exactly who you are, what to do, what to say, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's working out for you. So you're fully awake, but some people would never know that just by looking at you. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's jump into it. You're setting the record straight. Whoa. I'm shuffling the cards. This one jumps up and jumps over. It's the star card. I just heard national headlines. Some of you guys are about to make national headlines. And didn't I just say you're about to get a full wave of confidence? Well, here it is. And okay, invitations, more like interviews, like people want to know, because whatever it is that you share, again, this information is going to put people to shame, but it's also going to bring you to the light. How did you know that? Who taught you that? Where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? So all of that is happening. And also, remember I said the key word is you're being used by God. God is using you. Okay. God is not sending you anywhere to just look bummy, right? They may not think, oh, they can see, they know all that, but it's probably because of the way you dress, your style. Someone of your caliber shouldn't think that deep. Someone of your caliber should actually be an airhead. Yeah, you should be a ditz, right? But you're not. This star is supposed to have all of these people do all of it for you and da da da. So for you to have all the information, it's like, again, looks can be deceiving. You're hidden in plain sight. People may see a star, they may see you glowing, but they would never suspect that you have that type of spiritual knowledge. Okay. It says fame, shine, glow. A lot of you guys are about to make national headlines, because remember I keep saying the right people are being put to shame. So you're bringing something down, you're announcing something. Again, you know something. This is putting you in the upper echelon, shall I say? Because I just keep seeing something go up. So maybe it's elevating you and all that, but I'm seeing it put you in a new space. Here, maybe this is where it is now. But when you bring somebody to shame, it might bring you fame. This is what I'm hearing right now. When you bring these people to shame, it's going to bring you fame. So you might want to get yourself ready. And that's why we started off. I told you that's the strength card in traditional tarot. You can get ready for your close-up. Okay. Also, star card represents a lot of hope. It represents feeling like something is coming for you. The silver lining, like the star. You're looking to the star, right? You know you have a destination. There's somewhere that you're going. That's why I like this with the Lambo in the back. You know where you're going. You know where this is headed. Okay, so keep driving. Keep driving. Let's see what we got going on in the background. Let's talk about something that you're not aware of, but I'm gonna expose it right now. Oh. The Queen of Coins. Now, I just heard Battle of the Wills. The Battle of the Wills. And when I say wills, I could be talking about like wills, like the estate, what you leaving people. Okay, all that money in behind. But I'm seeing mindset when I say the will, the mindset. So this is what you're up against. This is who's behind the scene. Male or female, take it applies. Somebody, this person needs to be brought to shame. When you bring this person to shame, that is somehow going to bring you fame. So it's the battle of the wills. This person wants to be in charge. This person wants to be in control. Okay, this is a powerhouse, cash flow, supplier. But this one here is a threat. So the reason why a lot of things have been happening, or maybe for some of you guys, it was you who was being attacked, defamation of character, all of these things, is because someone for the first time feels threatened, especially because, again, you were hidden in plain sight, right? You got your head down, you got your shoulders down. You're not supposed to be this. But for the very first time, maybe in somebody's whole entire life, you being this shook their kingdom. You showing up with the light of God on you made somebody feel like, uh-oh, we got to go turn that light off. Okay. But anyway, this is what's going on behind the scenes. This person is having to be brought down, having to be brought to shame, or having to set the record straight. Okay. You're going to set the record straight as it pertains to this person. Let's see. Let's keep going. What's good? What's positive about all of this? What's high vibrational about it? Is this another person? So this could be you, it could be another person, but this person is on your side. So you're not doing this alone. When you bring to shame or set the record straight, you are either going to be coming across as this boss, this visionary, this hustler, or there's somebody in your corner who's going to help you do this. So real quick, I just want to clarify both of these people. So you got somebody in your corner. Remember, I just kept saying something about the upper echelon. You're moving up because I see you elevating, but it ain't just, oh, you elevated your style, you elevated this, you elevated that. Nah, the actual lifestyle, the actual, now it's kings and queens everywhere you look. Now it's millionaires everywhere you look. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So let's just go ahead and let's just clarify. I feel like this Queen of Coins is somebody who got to be brought to the forefront. What are we talking about? Page of Wands. Earlier, I got somebody thought they was going to be teaching you a lesson, but they ended up getting schooled. And this is exactly where this fits. Somebody you're about to bring to shame, a powerhouse, this big supplier, this blah, 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 and you're about to expose them for being a page. Okay. This is a mask. This is a representation of who they wish they was. You know how people say fake it till you make it, or, be the person that you want to be. Okay. This person literally took that to the max. So they pretended to be this person, but what you're going to expose is that they are not the teacher. They are, in fact, the student. There's something more to this person than let on. And because you know this piece of information, this is what will either set the record straight or bring them to shame. Now let's talk about this King of Wands. You got somebody in your corner, somebody who you don't have to do this alone, somebody who recognizes what you're saying. And maybe they're on your side. They'll help you bring this person to shame. Ooh, 8 of Coins. And they're working with you. Okay. It says work, pay raise, grind. This person is on your side. You got somebody in your corner who sees and knows and understands. For example, if somebody was messing with you doing something and you was like, man, I need a lawyer, this is the person. Because they're not just savvy in the courts. They savvy in the streets. They savvy in several areas, which will really get you paid, right? If this is a workplace situation where you have a boss or a supervisor who was really trying to get down on you, and you go to this person, the regional manager, and they're able to do something. Not only do they remove this person, or not only do they school this person, demote this person, but they promote you, give you a raise. Okay. So somebody in an upper echelon position is on your side, and they're going to help you. Okay. They're going to help expose this Queen of Coins. Now, this could be a man as well. Take it how it applies. Okay. They might just exhibit a lot of feminine behavior. Okay. Feminine energy. Not to say it's nothing wrong with that, or it's something wrong with that, but it's just that's how they may come across. But again, somebody thought they were going to teach you a lesson, but they end up getting schooled. Somebody is going around cosplaying as this queen whole time they're a page. If you pull back the curtains, this is who they really are. And when they pulled back the curtains, they see you head down, shoulders down. When they pulled back the curtains, that's who you really were. It's like a reverse. It's like they was going around pretending to be you whole time. You showed up as you, and it's like, okay, let's see what we got low vibrational. What's something that they should have watched out for? What's something that you got to watch out for? The Temperance card. Now, in any other position, this will be calm, serene. Oh, the angels in the heavens are on your side, but not in this position. It's the reverse. So somebody knows this exposure is coming. Somebody can't sleep, like where it would have been a harmony, calmness, and serenity. Somebody in a panic. Ain't no serenity. No, ain't no harmony. Okay, things are going in disarray, right? I'm looking at somebody jab down the keys of a piano, and they don't know what they're doing. They don't know none of the keys or nothing, and it's just it just don't sound good at all. Okay, so maybe in somebody's mind that's what's happening. They know that the record is going to be straight. There are several things I'm saying. They know they're going to be exposed as a liar. They know they're going to be exposed as not being who they say they were. And also there's some type of like demotion, regression, decrease, like all of these words, and like de-elevated. Remember I said you're being elevated. You're going to the upper echelon, and in the upper echelon is all these people, these kings, these queens, these, stars and all those people, right? Somebody else is going in the opposite direction. They got to go back to entry level. Okay. They got to start over. And you know what I just heard? And that's the best thing. of all the things that can happen. They can go to prison, right? They could lose this, they could lose that. The worst, even though to them it may be the end of the world, it may be that you went from being the boss to the company, and now the employees that you was picking on, now they got promoted and you have a less position than them. Otherwise, you could just quit. Then how you gonna pay your bills? Now you got to worry about how you're gonna lose this and lose that. Okay. But either way it go, man, I'm seeing somebody running up a hill with a big old ball. Those big old balls. And they almost make it. But then you showed up. And once the ball started rolling backwards, that momentum is going out down. It's a decline, right? Once the ball started rolling backwards, that's it. You either hurry up and run or you're going to get ran over. Smushed. Then you're stuck. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep moving. I wish sometimes that I could just make video. I probably can make videos to show y'all the visions that I be having, but sometimes it's never funny. All right. Next 7-14 days as it pertains to this vibe. You setting the record straight, man. Oh, you're setting the record straight. And then, okay, so many things are flooding in. Let me start with the whole upper echelon. And then I'll tell you that's where you headed. You're going up. Look at we'll put the faker up there, because this person was rubbing shoulders and rubbing elbows, doing all of this. It's like the bigger the people you played in front of, is the bigger the humiliation that's gonna be. And then these people gonna be salty, like, dang, we fell for that. Okay, but anyway, look at all this type of energy you walking into. This is like the players. Like, you finna walk into the real players club. You know what I mean? You're either in this energy right now, or you're about to be, where you're completely surrounded by upper echelon type people. But what I'm also getting to, I'm feeling like somebody is again trying to be you. I keep getting that, trying to be you, trying to be in your space. They get exposed for it, and then here you get in your rightful place. You get what was supposed to come to you. You bringing this person to shame will bring you some type of fame, put you in the upper echelon. And this emperor here probably want to meet you, get to know you, or this is the position you're moving into. Like, you mastered something and it puts you on top. It says righteous power connection. This is also like in this deck, he's like the mayor of the city. He's in charge. He's top dog. He's actually his boss, right? So you're about to meet somebody who knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? I said you one person away from knowing somebody you really want to know. Like you're one person away from knowing Beyonce. You probably know somebody that knows somebody that know Beyonce. You see what I'm saying? And so in this case, it's saying the same thing. It's like you're about to meet somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody. You see what I mean? And this is going to, I'm getting catapult you, because again, I'm getting reference back to how we started. You know something they don't know, and you got something to tell them. You're about to speak it, say it, show it, demonstrate it, be it, live it, whatever it is, however you are told to do this thing, you're going to do this thing. You're going to do this thing. And it's going to put you in a position of true power. Okay. Power people be pretending to have. Bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Coins, high earner, innovator, and achiever. What I'm getting with this, because this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. All this time, energy, and effort is about to pay off. It's just the beginning. And you know how they say slow and steady wins the race. Do it once, do it right. You're going in the right order. Your steps have been ordered, and I'm here today to confirm you've been walking in that order. People want to skip steps. This is the step they skipped. Why do I say that? Well, because they went from the page to the queen, and you skipped the step. That's why it's not real. You didn't really do the work. You skipped. You know where the work was? Right up in here. See, it go page, knight, queen, then emperor or empress. You see how that thing got an order to it? So baby, you was out of order. And that's what happened. You see somebody walk up the stair and they try to skip a step, and you either make it, like you got to stretch, or you miss and you fall. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody trying to skip a step, and it is that step that they skipped that that you didn't skip, you walked through it. And this is why your position is solid. I'm also getting another demonstration. Like if you're building something and you don't secure the middle, right? You're just building, then it's going to fall through. You have a solid foundation. This is why you're going to stand and withstand the test of time. Those who have built on rocky foundations and skipped steps and got ahead by, again, cutting corners, hurting other people, manipulating, bucking the system, all of that is going to come back and bite you in the butt. Bucking the system get you bit in the butt, okay? They didn't know that. You're going to be watching like on Friday when he came in, son, I got bitten the ass today by a dog. Yeah, it's going to be funny. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you're being used to speak your information, to say what it is that's being downloaded and deposited. And remember, for some of y'all, it might come in waves and stages. But when you put that thing together, it's going to be one big picture. And you're going to have to show everybody that picture, okay? In whatever way you are called and led to do. All right. So that's what I give to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Run on over to waterstuffvibes.com and grab any of my tarot decks. You got the Pink Carnival Tarot, the Alternate Reality Tarot, and the Urban Suburban Tarot, which is the deck we use today. All right. So once again, thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all in the next video.